I'm going to be honest with you guys, this idea has been done before. I've been seeing Luke the Notable do this with Fortnite locations since his first ever Salty Springs drop, and I wanted to do something like that in TF2 since seeing that video. So I decided I would play 100 games as Scout and record them. And then I got 4 games in and decided to lower it to 25. This stuff actually takes a long time. So fair play to Luke the Notable for playing 100 games for most of his videos. That's patience I will probably never have. And I'm also trying to daily upload, so I don't have time to play 100 games right now. So instead, I played 25 games as Scout, not 100. So the goal of these 25 games wasn't to see if I could win as many as possible. It was more an experiment to see if playing only Scout for 25 games would make me any better at it, or if there would be an improvement really at all. I've got to be honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot since I played so many games of Scout in my time playing TF2, it's not even funny. So I was really wondering what kind of a difference 25 more games focusing only on the Scout would actually make to my gameplay, but apparently I was proved fairly wrong. The start of this process was rough. For the first 3 games, I got absolutely rolled. I was getting spawn camped. I was joining right at the end of these games and being put on the losing team. But then after I got through those couple of games, most of the games afterwards were okay. I was able to actually play most of the games and also get out of spawn, which was quite fun. There were a couple that I joined right at the end afterwards and got spawn camped in one more. But that's TF2. I'm not really sure what I could expect there. I still counted them though. So what I was going to do was I was going to do a quick breakdown of each game like Luke the Notable does, but I feel like that doesn't work as well for TF2 footage for some reason because it's like a team game, not a solo game, and each kill isn't like as big of a deal as a Fortnite kill is. So instead, I'm going to share some stuff I noticed about my own gameplay and what I feel like I've learned. That way it's more of like a tips video, but I'm also getting the title I want. So the main thing I think I noticed about my gameplay is probably how inconsistent my movement in fights is. As a Scout, you're meant to be jumping around a fair bit and making yourself really hard to hit. And I notice I don't really do that at all. I rely much more on my aim to kill the enemy instead of trying to drag the fight on by dodging a whole bunch. And while that works sometimes, it might not always be the best way to do everything. And you can sort of see I move around a little bit when I'm fighting people like the Soldier, the Demoman, and also heavies. I make a point to dodge around heavies, but for every other class it seems I either try and flank or I just run straight at them, which is sort of working out, but also is probably not the smartest way to play Scout. And if I did ever want to some reason play Scout competitively, I don't think that is the way that I should be playing him. Now that I've kind of noticed that I don't move around quite a lot because I never normally watch my own gameplay back other than, recording videos. And if I actually sit down and critically analyze my gameplay, I notice a lot of things is actually kind of wrong with it. And I feel like the jumping around and the movement sometimes is one of the main things. And if I do start jumping around and moving around in fights and stuff like that, it might mean I save myself loads and loads of time running to health kits all of the time because, I just wouldn't have been hit. So I wouldn't have to go and grab health and, it might make for better content. I don't know. It looks like to me that a lot of the basic stuff as Scout I do actually have down. The routes, the distancing on enemies when engaging with them, and all of that seems pretty much fine, but it's just the movement in fights and sometimes my wonky aim that is holding me back a little bit, I feel like. So over the next few months or something like that, I'm going to be working on movement in fights and also, just trying to improve my aim because getting better aim can never hurt anyone. I want to know what you guys think, because obviously you watch my gameplay a little bit more than I seem to watch my gameplay, because I'm cutting it all up and I'm editing it and stuff like that. So if you notice something I do consistently that isn't right, let me know and I will be trying to improve that, make it better, and fix any problems I have with my Scout gameplay to make the best possible content I can for you guys. I'm not going to get angry at anyone if they say I'm bad at Scout, because it's probably true, but I want to get better and I want to know how I need to improve. I also noticed that I struggled the most on games where there was a lot of NGs on the other team. As you could probably tell, Scout isn't the best class to deal with the engineer sentry guns unless he's using the bonk, and that's literally only to distract the sentry while your team comes in and deals with it. So any games that had a whole bunch of sentry guns in it, I felt kind of useless and I couldn't really do anything. If I had a team who was actually trying to get rid of the sentries around the map, I would have been fine. But it's casual TF2. I just saw myself to chill out and just picked up kills where I could. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from the team, to be honest. And I think that kind of attitude actually helped quite a lot in those games, because there was so many times where I felt like I could get very, very angry here, but I kept chill, I kept calm, and I told myself it was just casual TF2, so it literally does not matter at all, and I feel like I played better because of that. I definitely actually did notice around game 18 or something like that there was a definite improvement in how I played Scout. My aim was far more consistent, I was making slightly better decisions, and generally I was feeling better about my gameplay with every game that has passed, to the point where I felt like I was much more confident playing Scout than I was before the 25 games started, which I didn't think would actually happen. I actually feel like I've gotten quite a bit better at Scout, even if some of the games in the video ended straight away or we got destroyed horribly or anything like that. I think my individual performance as the Scout was still decent, if not actually good, throughout the whole 25 games, which is something I didn't think I'd be able to say, but there we go. And I feel like that's continued on into the other games I've played once this video has ended. I feel like my gameplay recently has been some of the best gameplay I've ever put on my YouTube channel. That might be because I'm cutting out everything that isn't a 3 kill streak, but yeah, like I'm getting more 3 kill streaks, more 7 kill streaks, more 8, more 9, more 10 kill streaks. So yeah, I'm improving. So honestly, I would say this little experiment was actually a success. Those 25 games, while they weren't the best 25 games of Scout I have ever played, and maybe 25 games isn't the best like marker of improvement there, but I definitely feel like those games have helped me improve and I've gotten better because of it. If you guys want to see me play 25 games of Soldier, or maybe I'll do 50 games of Soldier, I don't know. But if you want to see me do more videos like this one, you need to let me know in the comments. You need to like this video so I know that you want to see more of it, because I would love to. I want to get really good at this game so I can make loads of really cool videos for you guys, and all of the gameplay you're watching will be the best gameplay I could possibly put out. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, please let me know. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like down below, like I've just been saying. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, I'm trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. So, you know what? Your subscription actually helps quite a lot. You might not realize it, but it does help a lot. Anyway, thank you all once again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.